What's up, everybody? This is Maldi again. This is my second podcast for the evening. Told you I'm working on my new stuff. So I was really trying to figure out what I'm gonna be on here, really trying to discuss to everybody, man. I got plenty of notes and just events that I record. You know what I'm saying in my daily event book. You know what I mean, to where I still keep up with events that I record. You know what I mean, to where sometimes the events be like real topics and views that don't too many have people have, you know, like know about. I just ask just to see what people's opinion may be. Know what I mean? But my first topic is probably I want to talk about is strategics and strategy company setups. You know what I'm saying? Strategically talking, you know, how to set up businesses through the black communities. You know what I mean? But we ain't got too many black communities that's like open minded to things like that. You know what I'm saying? So people keep their personal views about how they might run a business to themselves. You know what I mean? Maybe it's something that people may dream about of owning their own businesses sometimes. But I'm already in a focal point of my life to where I'm in strategic mode. You know, so sometimes when I'm in strategic mode, I build a defense. I build defense mechanisms. You know, so within my strategic modes, I'm thinking, why do I have to defend myself in certain things? You know, so I'm wondering, what am I defending? What are we defending? Within my company setup or corporate corporate thinking. So I'm gonna start with my corporate thinking. As an executive, I'm gonna start with my heart as being on certain people executive stuff. You know what I mean? So I created my own executive terminologies, which is I'm an executive marketing consultant. So I try to consult with different peoples first. Then I try to understand the business aspect if a person have one. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes I have to treat a person like a business. You know what I mean? To where treating people like a business, they consume a lot. That's what I say. Some people in my world consume a lot. I consume a lot. What is it that I'm consuming? What is it that we consume? What is the strategy point of my consuming? Mine is selling, strategically thinking of sales, but I'm not in that like vote to be the best seller type of stuff. So I can sell you an idea, a dream. I ain't got anything for real. So you know what I mean? But in my strategic thinking, I'm trying to sell you something. What do I have to sell you? You know what I mean? Maybe I can sell you your dreams. Maybe I can sell you your passion, devotion, your love. So that's why I start with my heart. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna sell you a dream. You feel what I'm saying? So if you want to take it in the heart, you take it in the heart. But best believe I sell dreams too. So back to my strategic thinking. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go with you know my city. I'm required to do subscriptions. I do subscriptions, manually subscribe to things, and so when I manually subscribe to things, I'm doing a quick thinking. You know what I mean? Quick thinking of and book thinking and online thinking and plus thinking. You know what I mean? So lately, I've been thinking about payroll. Shit, whose payroll are we on? You know, what payroll am I on? Or what payroll they on? You know, we got new bills, laws, stimulus checks, this, that. I don't know what payroll system they using. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, it got me in a position to where, shoot, how about if I build my own payroll system? So, what was required with payrolls and stimulus checks and refund checks and taxes and bills of house laws? House bill ain't nothing, really nothing but a margin call. You know what I'm saying? So, I understand what a house call mean. You know what I mean? In my terminology, house calls are my house calls to me are when you call my house, it's a margin call. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes a margin call may be a credit call. You know what I mean? Or a personal call. So I told you I'm strategically thinking why is somebody calling. You know what I mean? So the margin between that, it could be the credit issues or rebuilding things or developing things. So it could be a lot. But I realize that sometimes a house call is a margin call. So when you do your margins, just realize that you're dealing with credit sometimes. So it's the benefit that I give people. I give benefit that way to certain people to where it's adaptable. It's to me, it's adaptable to benefit. So you know what I'm saying? So sometimes my doubtful benefits that way, you know what I mean? It could be like it's a doubtful benefit, which was sometimes in accounting, it could be a doubtful write off. So a doubtful write off is when you doubted someone to pay you back. So that doubtful write off when one wasn't able to pay you back, you know what I'm saying? That's the doubtful claims, you know what I'm saying? So basically, that's what those doubtful claims would be. Is the write off. Hold up, give me a second. I got sunlight in the back. You know what I mean? Got daylight over here, you feel me? It's daylight saving time over here, you feel me? You know what I mean? Get rid of some of the daylight saving time. You dig? Back in strategic mode. You know what I mean? God bless these babies. God bless America. You know what I'm saying? Realize, man, you're still in the land of the free, baby. You feel me? But I'm gonna get down to the strategic thinking again. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna always be back on the on certain things and get back, try to get back, be on the get back. That's what they won't call it. You hear me? But on the real, I feel like I ain't even gotta talk, you know what I'm saying, like sensible to people. So sometimes when I have to talk like in a fast mode, people be like, man, what is this nigga talking about? What is dude talking about? This dude talks about anything, man. Sometimes I might be in that mode to feel like I want to talk about anything. But nowadays I'm trying to like, man, do away with that thinking, man, when I'm trying to outsmart the person when I'm talking to you. So how can you outsmart the person that you're talking to? That was the strategic part about it. You know what I'm saying? Outsmarting the person who you talking to. It don't matter who you talking to. You better have the wits and the brain and the knowledge to walk away or say the right thing. So if you don't walk away, you best to know to say the right thing sometimes. So you know what I mean? That's how I be viewing things like that. You know what I mean? Try and get my views up. You know what I mean? People don't like the land of America, the way what we're doing in America. But as 15% Native American, man, what could you do if you 15% left of your native bloodlines and your hairs and You know what I mean? You feed simple people, I was taught by a well versed attorney, you know what I mean? A well versed civil guy, you know what I mean? I studied under this guy since I was probably the age of 10 years old to where I fully recognized who I was studying under. You know what I mean? The person I actually studied under was my granddad, my granddad Francis. You know what I mean? I lost a well organized man that I seen in my life to be organized and respected. And what they told me, you know what I'm saying, well, the people, my granddad's town, he was raised in Boystown, Kentucky. Uh, man, yeah, I can't say a lot because I placed a lot in my heart for what the people of that city had offered my family. You know what I mean? So my people from that sunset was real people, real Negroes. You know what I'm saying? That's how they put it, man. They were some real Negroes. But I'm trying to tell you, my native side, my great granny native side, to where nowadays I'm trying to understand that to really be a Native American in America, as me studying my native sides, is that you have to have certificates of airships of what do the natives, what was the natives selling off. The natives was actually selling off land. You know what I'm saying? The government physically don't own the land. We physically don't own the land. So you know what I'm saying. So who do own the land? You know what I'm saying? You would be like nature, but okay, who knew it was nature that did this? So you would be like a native person to this land. You know what I mean? That lived in the nature, not put things on the land. You know what I'm saying? They was already on the land just as with the nature. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes nature has to offer a lot to people. You know what I'm saying? Then you get these, like I told you once before, in Cast One, you got these new people nowadays to where these new people are society type people to where they culture builders. So nowadays we got these real big culture builders in life nowadays to where I told you they concrete cultures, concrete jungles, and man, concrete sand and everything else with this society we coming from. You know what I mean? Or we came from. So understand what American values are, realize what America has to offer to us, or what we have to offer to America. So basically I had to realize what do we have to offer to America and not what America have to offer to me. I don't witness what America had to offer to me. You feel me? Shit, I don't witness the hood, what American hoods offer to me. I don't witness the babies dying, the kids getting shot up, police being interrogated, police shooting tear gas. Those are rad stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's for segregated people. You see what I'm saying? So understand who segregated, what segregation means, what caused segregation. So we showing them stuff that caused their segregation movement and their segregation artillery stuff to come back. So back to me, as me being in the banking, I'm in the banking. I'm not into militia governments and militia this and militia that. I'm into banking. You know what I mean? So I'm into a new form of societal movement to where banking is not really accept. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I was a brother, a black man, a white man, this type of person. I'm gonna use, you know what I'm saying? The government is not really accept to me people like me. You know what I mean? Nor the banks. You know what I mean? So the banks and the government work together. You know what I mean? So you got to see where you accepted in at right there. You know what I mean? So I understood the regulations and the regulatories of what I do. You know what I mean? I put myself into an editor's way as being a publisher. So as me publishing things in life, I have to be very cautious of what I publish. You know what I mean? So some of these people is not being cautious of what they publishing. Now, I could say some podcast people is publishing very explicit stuff that probably needs not to be on the internet. But the internet got its different forms of regulations. You know what I'm saying? So it's still something to build on. It's like America. Internet is like America. We build on this. You know what I'm saying? So you can build the internet. You can build a new America sometimes. So starting with the what you have and what type of resources you have. So it's just different views and topics. It's just what I needed to recover with some of my peoples that just lost focus nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in here in the house with a mask on, show you that I got a mask. I'm a type of person, I really don't like to be in your face anyway because sometimes I have to talk to you. That's bad when you got to be in someone's face knowing that you have to talk to them. Because I told you once before, I'm the dude that's trying to out thank you when I talk to you. You know what I mean? So just realize that I'm the dude that trying to out thank you when I talk to you. You feel me? Just once before, you know what I'm saying? For the topics and the critics, to my peoples in America, shout out to my folks. You feel me? Shout out to my folks. You know what I'm saying? Folk America. New topics. You feel me, G? You feel me? That's what I try to tell them. Damn, cuz. Folk American nations. You feel me? But I got some new stuff. I got some artwork. I do artwork. Couple of my artwork too. So I don't know how to publish it. You know what I'm saying? This is my great guy, Mahmoud Atto. You know what I'm saying? I call this guy the Atto of Mahmoud. You know what I'm saying? He looks kind of like that's that dude. So I just had an imagery of what I was thinking one day because I do very like my work is like calligraphy. I do extreme work. Sometimes my work is very, very, very extreme. But shout out to my guy Mahmoud Otto. You feel me? He's one of the consultants. One of the consultants that I had. Shit, put him back in the general ledger. So I keep my guy on my general ledger list. You feel me? Yeah. I'm understanding how the work is a little bit better. I like what type of modes, what type of directions you really want to be. Directives, you know what I'm saying? I got some welcome back stuff. I told you, I got my Native American stuff. You feel me? I got a lot of Native American artifacts. What type of artifacts is Native Americans to you? You know what I mean? I have one of them stump plants, man. Them stump plants, like almost, but I don't know who got the stump plant now. But as I'm still calling, dude. So nowadays, what are y'all topics and views on Cash App, man? People are getting doing their Cash App this way, that way, man. I'm trying to see what Cash App actually have to offer myself. So I'm seeing that Cash App, boy, is got an investment center. So I'm trying to see what Cash App's investment centers are like. You know what I mean? So you got these Cash App investment centers. Cash App, I call them investment centers retail stores. So some investment centers I consider as a retail store, a place of sales, housing, goods, and stuff. Is what I really call it. But I checked one too. Man, they got British Petroleum in Cash App. British Petroleum's up 4 cents in cash app, man. So if you ain't familiar with the stock market, stock what a stock is, or what type of stock to prefer for your cash app, man, I'm preferring a BP British Petroleum. You know what I mean? So it get your cash app up, man, and start by get you in an investment center. So you can start her little here, little there. You know what I mean? Cause one time, man, I met this chick. Right, this chick was in my accounting class. She was in my accounting 101 class. So we just know Diamond, Diamond Alexia. That's her name. Her name was Deanna Diamond. Yeah, she was in my accounting 102 class. Now she was like county 102, 103, county 10, Costa County. Yeah, she was in that Costa County class. Like, why do the numbers have to be so big in using your stocks and breaking down your? So the numbers we was using in my class was 300 million. So in my stock class, she was like, "Why do we have to use 300 million? Why can't we just use $100 or something?" So what that point was that I understood what she was saying. Like some people don't have 300 million to buy a stock. She said she only had $100. So I took that idea what she said and invested $100 in British Petroleum. I see what a BP stock will do. So man, get your stock account up and your cash apps, man, and shout out to Cash App, bro. You know what I mean? Get your security game up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling them. You know what I'm saying? Get your security game up. Cash App investments. Another good one in Cash App. I got Kroger's. I was telling myself one day, right? Man, I'm not gonna keep on running back and forth to Kroger's, man, and buying toilet paper and stuff. I mean, how much do it cost for to buy Kroger's out some toilet paper on the stock market? Okay, man, I got me a quote to buy some toilet paper on the stock market. So I got me a broker agent. Got my broker agent. Get called him. See what my broker agent do. Man, my broker agent said, man, you can buy Charmin toilet paper on the stock market. I said, damn, do I physically need Charmin's toilet paper? Or do I want to be the greedy person that I am and bad for my financial networks and stuff like that. I'm in the marketing, selling. So I thought like every time I think about buying toilet paper at this Arab store, the Arab gonna charge me $4 for 4 rolls of toilet paper because he's gonna bust my head. Knowing that I can go down here to Family Dollars, catch him at a decent time, buy 4 rolls for the dollar. 4 rolls that I'm buying for $1, the Arab gonna sell it to me for $4. I know it was convenient. I'm not even mad at him. It's the same stuff I might do. So I might buy something for $1, sell it for $3, $2 or something. So if I buy something for $1, best believe if I want to sell it, I'm trying to get $2 out of it. So you got to understand what the value of the markets are. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm trying to tell you, Kroger is a good cash app investment. So you get your Kroger game up and your cash apps investments, and, you know what I mean? But you might get some big returns. So I stay focused on my returns for real. So I'm trying to see what type of returns they got to offer a brother nowadays. You know what I mean? So some brothers don't have too much going for them. So one time I thought I didn't have nothing going for myself. So I told her every $5, $10 I get, I'm at least put it on the stock market before I just literally sit up and blow $5 nowadays. So understand what you're gonna blow and what you can give up. So I can give up certain things just to invest in. You know what I'm saying? I got another good investment. Realty income. For most people that don't know what a realty income is an income fund account to where you know what I'm saying it's a old symbol as on the real estate market. You know what I'm saying, to where you can invest in this and it pay your dividends. So sometimes with this realty income, you can get a small portion of your money back on every dollar that you put in. So every dollar that I put in, you know, I can get up to 40, 50 cents back on that dollar. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Sometimes it might be less, 20 cents or whatever. But I don't prefer to have my money like it, even though it's a dividend and it's income. I rather use my dividend to reinvest. And by the time I look up, I don't bought more shares back than I actually own. You see what I'm saying? So my reinvestment accounts is probably doing pretty good. And I got other stuff that's going on with my merchant. I got a merchant account, for people that like to deal in merchant. You know what I mean? So merchant is another income that, what I'm saying. I don't want to say a hustle game or nothing like that. I just want to say an income. You know what I mean? So some people's hustle is the actual income. So I got this access to access credit account. You see what I'm saying? So then you got this armor residential account. You know what I mean? So it's like you invest in residential stuff that you hopefully one day in your later years of life that you'll get a return. And my next pod three cast I'm thinking about talking about is I'm ready to do revenue versus profit. So if this topic, you know, people familiar with it, revenue versus topic, this will be in my cash three. Jamal Lydian TV. I'm out.